Hey guys, today we're gonna explore our 4G dual camera dash cam with GPS tracker. So the thing that stands out in this dash cam is it comes with a front camera and a rear camera with the HD resolution. So not only it works like a dash cam to protect your vehicle and getting you to know who is nearby, but also has got an inbuilt GPS tracking system. The GPS tracking obviously is a 4G technology base that allows you to have a very precise geolocation of your vehicle, also the movement of your car wherever it has been, or you can live track it as well with the help of an app that comes with the unit. Let's go ahead, unbox it and check out what we got in there. Okay, so when you first unbox the actual unit, get a box on the side which we'll just unbox in a minute, and the front camera along with some cables, and let's just move this to the side. So you get some bits and pieces like tools and screwdrivers to set up your tracker. Okay, and the actual wiring. Along with that you get a relay kit, the power bank, which is like a backup battery for this camera. Obviously it comes with some battery which can work as a standby for the actual camera unit. And then you get a panic button and a relay. We'll get more in depth about it just in a second. Let me just put the box aside and then talk more about the components which we get inside the box. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about what does this unit does. So you get the main camera and the rear camera, or you can also place this if let's say you got a tow truck or a big trawler. You can actually have this one mounted on your dashboard or facing backwards or towards the driver, wherever you want to place it. You're a bit more flexible about this one. But this guy here, the big one, is the main camera, which does obviously face towards the road. High definition resolution is there. You can tilt the camera angle at the angle you desire. It comes with this mount which you can actually put on the back and stick it either on the mirror or on the front glass of the car, or just at the top on the roof facing forward. Yep. So this unit here actually has got a GPS inbuilt as well. You can put a SIM card and inside the unit, which will allow this tracker to work like a GPS. We'll talk about it in depth, and also about the app that is used for these trackers, this tracker to monitor it. But the plus point which this thing stands out for is that you can actually have a live feed on your phone app. So that live feed can tell you where the car is going. If there's any incident, let's say accident or something occurred, this triggers automatically and sends you a push alarm on your phone with the help of that app you download on your phone. That's obviously about the app, but we will talk a bit more in depth about it just in a second. Let's check out what we got here. So this is the main wiring. You can actually hardwire it to your car directly to the engine. Mainly we focus on 3 cables, which is basically the yellow one that goes into the accessory port of the car, that's the ignition port. Then you got the red and black one which goes on the batteries, so battery terminals. Most important one, and one of the things which people miss out on, is the yellow cable. Do make sure you connect it to the engine of the car, because that's what let the tracker know that the car is moving or turn on or turn off. That's one thing. Along with that, you get this guy here. Not only you can actually see the live feed of the car, but also the real-time tracking, historical route. But an additional feature of this GPS tracker is that you can use a relay kit along with the actual unit. And this relay kit, when connected to the car engine, you can, or for the petrol engines, you can actually cut off the engine or the fuel supply of the car with the help of the app. And for that you can always install this additional thing which is like a bonus on the top along with the actual unit. So this is an additional gear you get inside the box, which can help you in cut off the engine or turn on the engine back again remotely with the help of the app. Cool. And then we get this guy here, which is the battery bank. We discussed about it just in a bit, but you can actually have this one installed along with that. So let's say you turn on your car, turn off your engine, and now you're away. The extra battery kicks in which will allow you to know when the engine has been turned off for a significant amount of time. Let's say you are traveling and you want to know where my tracker is, what you're looking at. This battery will kick in and will help you in just providing an extra juice to the actual tracker and the camera setup. All right, and just lastly but not the least, you get a panic button inside the unit. Panic button is normally for the drivers. If you can actually have this one connected to the unit as well. The panic button, what it does, it actually calls pre-assigned 3 mobile numbers on the app, so you can actually set up the corporate number, or let's say your partner's number, or someone from the business, your manager or someone. You can assign that number inside the app, and when you press this button, it automatically generates a mobile call to the first number. Let's say the first number didn't pick up the phone, it will jump onto the second number and the third one respectively. Just in case of any emergencies or accident, you can always use this button, which will automatically create an SOS phone call for the unit itself without actually dialing from your phone. Cool. And now let's go ahead and a little bit talk about other things, how to set it up. And one more thing along with that is you can always add an extra gear to this unit. Let's say you want to avoid the Sparky, you can always get one of these units. So let's say you don't want to get the hardwire done, or let's say you want to move it from one vehicle to the other, you can always get this thing here, which we obviously sell on our websites. You can always check out the product detail, which actually is called, it's called Dashcam Power Adapter with the accessory outlet. So actually you can have this connected directly to the SIGI port of the car, which will provide the juice to the actual unit, and have this unit directly connected to this unit, and you can actually provide power to it. In this way you can avoid the electrician job or the Sparky job. This is an option. You can always check this out on our website. This is available to purchase from there. Cool. Let's go ahead and get this bit more in-depth information about this unit. Alright, so now when we know everything about how it works, let's get the SIM card ready to place inside the car, and then we'll take it to our vehicle and install it or mount it. If you look at the close-up on the side of the actual unit, you have got a SIM tray and a SD card tray. There are 2 trays on the side of it. So before you get it ready to mount inside the vehicle, you can actually use one of the SIM tools which comes inside the box as well. The white color is a SIM tray. There's a tiny hole in there, just press it and it just pops out. Then you can simply I use a tweezer normally to pull it out gently. When you take out the SIM card, it actually has got, just like our mobile phones, it has got a SIM tray here. The most important thing is the SIM card. You just need a dedicated SIM card for it, and the SIM card has to be a calling and a texting SIM, not just a data SIM, because the tracker basically communicates to the network with the help of the calls and text feature on any SIM card. It can be Telstra, Optus or Vodafone, doesn't matter, depending on your lifestyle and wherever the vehicle goes. Mostly preferred network is Telstra because it has an extensive coverage all over Australia. So you can actually have one of those SIM cards ready. When the SIM card is ready, you got the mobile number saved on your phone of this Telstra, this tracker SIM card. You just pop the nano size SIM, the smallest size SIM card, on the tray, and then just like the way we pop it out, place it back inside the tray and make sure it fully get inserted. It sits nicely there. For the second one, you got a SIM slot. I got an SD card slot. The SD card slot basically saves the videos that's been recorded by the camera. Obviously, the camera works on motion. If you want to record something while streaming, you can do that too. And so you can put one of the SD cards inside it. The maximum card that it supports is up to 128 GB. Because it records on a high definition. High definition means it can actually save, if you have a 128 GB card, it will save for 128 hours of recording, which averages 1 hour equals to 1 GB of total storage consumed by the card. So when you put the SD card in, just quickly, the way you place it in is wherever the camera is, wherever you see the LED lights, the copper side faces upwards, just gently place it in there and then make sure it clicks in. You'll feel that clickiness, and that means the SD card is inserted correctly and the SIM card has been inserted correctly. Let's take our tracker to the car and then check out how the app works and how does it look like when you watch through the tracker's camera. Cool. Just before you take it to the car, you can actually get the application set up first on your phone. Of course, it will go inactive for now because it's not plugged into the power, but you can get the app part done real quick. So basically all you gotta do is, if you have an Android phone or an Apple phone, all you gotta do is download the application, which is called Track Solid Pro. That's the app. It's called Track Solid Pro. You'll see the screenshot on the screen as well. It's when you download the app on your phone, you just have to sign up with your email address for the first time. When you sign up, it takes you to the main page, and when you're on the main page of it, that means it will come up with to know if you're on the main page or not. You will see home, list, alert, and profile at the bottom. When you click on list, you can simply then add the device on your phone. So there is a plus sign right at the top corner. Click on the plus sign. It says enter IMEI. To enter the IMEI number, you can either grab it from the QR code on the device right here. It's hidden on nicely at the top. It starts normally with 862, so you can actually you can scan the QR code right from the device itself. It's like this. Now the plus point is, if it's not comfortable to scan the QR code from the device itself, there's a copy of it, or maybe let's say you have already installed it on the car and you forgot to scan the QR code, you can actually grab it from the actual box of the device. So in the box of the device, you will be able to find it just right here. It gets super easy to grab the barcode from there, so you can simply scan it right from the top. It's not. And once you scan the QR code, it will take you straight to the next page where there's a customized screen saying your reg number, driver's name, contact number, etc, etc. Let's say I got a sedan vehicle and whatever the name is, let's say I'll put it at ABC. Save it. Once you hit save, it gets listed on your phone. Of course, it's coming up as inactive for now because it has not been plugged in, but let's take it to the car and try it out and see, because what it will do, it will, as soon as you plug in the device to your vehicle and power it on, it will go from inactive straight to online. Let's check it out in our next. Alright, so to set up the tracker in your car, you can use the extension which is available if you are not hardwiring it. Just plug in the extension into the cigarette lighter port. Once you plug it in, make sure you turn it on. This light will come up, and then the wiring goes all the way to the tracker's wiring, which is, we just plug these two wires together, and when you have plugged it together, it will provide power to our camera. Obviously the red light will come up first. Make sure you have the SIM card inserted correctly. If the SIM card has not been inserted correctly, the light will keep flashing. So when the lights get static without blinking anymore, that means you have done the SIM card correctly. If it keeps flashing, what you can do, you can take out the SIM card out. Obviously there's a SIM eject tool available in the box. Just take it out, push it back in, and check the lights out. The lights will go static. Cool. And then, as we have already set up the application for the tracker, the status of the tracker. Cool. So once the lights are static, just go back into your Track Solid Pro app, and you might notice it will go from inactive to online or idling. We'll just change the status over here. Now if you want to see if the tracker, the dash cam is working and the tracker is working normal, just click on the three dots on the side. Click on that, it will expand the screen for you. The first thing that comes up is camera. Just click on camera, and when you click on camera, it will show you some options right here. Got live, record, and photo. Just click on live. Because of the SIM card, the camera will go live. Now it loads for a bit and it shows you the camera. Now here we go. The camera is active. It's obviously gonna go upside down, so that's how you can see what the camera is looking at. You can see the view, Obviously not been mounted. Once it's mounted on the top, it will be better. It will look better. And then if you want to see the second camera which you have, you can obviously click on the rotation part, which is this one here. So obviously we got two cameras options. You can click on that, turn camera over. That will now show you the camera number 2. It takes some time to load, but it comes up right away. Now think about it this way, that I'm on my data, I'm not connected to any Wi-Fi or to the dashcam directly, but where I'm getting the feed from is with the help of the SIM card which is inside. So I can be literally anywhere and I can watch what my camera is looking at because of having that extra feature of SIM card in our dashcam. Cool. Now if you want to record it, you can record, and whatsoever you want to do with that, you can do that. You can record it directly from here. Cool. Alright guys, so now when the camera and the dashcam has been set in the vehicle, we can simply relax and focus on the rest of the parts. So when you go back into the app, you have got several features, out of which the significant one are camera viewing, so you can watch it live. Tracking gives you real-time location. You got playback and many other features. Obviously, there's a full catalog we'll be providing you along with the product. But the good thing is, you can watch it on your phone, but you can actually go on your desktop and just get a bit more extensive information about the product. You can also generate and export reports about the movement of your vehicle, which will come handy to creating some actual numbers about your vehicle movement. Got any other issues or any questions about it? Feel free to reach us out and we'll be happy to assist you.